Hello, welcome in. I'll have you hold this. Oh, that's such a good sit. And what's your name?
I am Quinn.
Quinn. How old
Yes.
are you?
I'm 33.
And what do you do?
I am a personal trainer. I help people become better versions of themselves through physical activity.
Okay.
I also have a LLC, Be Almighty, which is my fitness brand. We print shirts for other companies,
Nice.
different brands, and I also do filmmaking. Name is
Cool.
visuals.
Okay.
So we shoot short films, music videos, etc. Any client that needs it.
Cool. All right. And what are some things you like to do for fun?
Things I like to do for fun.
Mhm.
All right, so I like to travel. Of course, everybody does that.
Right.
Different event. I like to do like fitness events.
Okay.
Go to music events. Anything spontaneous. Like I'm kind of much of a wild guy, so it's
Okay.
like I just like to have fun. Like I work for fun. My work is fun. So
Yeah.
yeah.
All right. And what do you look for in a woman?
I want a level girl. So she got to be a level girl. She has to be kind. Someone who is ambitious about her bread. Pretty much, yeah.
Okay. Deal breakers?
My main deal breaker. Can't smoke tobacco like cigarettes, Black and Miles. If you smoke bud, that's cool. But
Okay.
tobacco, cigarettes, that's one of the main deal breakers. Don't be mean. Don't be somebody who always drinking every weekend. And be about your business. Know how to goddamn upbring me. We upbring each other. That's about it.
All right. Sounds good. Okay. We did some pop. Oh, yeah. Let's go on over here.
Okay.
Honestly, I'm not surprised they all pop their balloons. I'm a man, so I'm gonna be honest. The reason they all pop their balloons is because the type of work he does, unless he's making really good money, which they will never know for sure, she's also gonna pop. I expect her to pop a balloon, but it didn't sound like. Now he's a good, well put together, handsome guy, but they didn't get the they didn't get the feeling that he's gonna be a good provider because they all talked about they want to be married and have kids and things like that. So for the work he does, just fitness training, it didn't sound like he can be a good provider. Let's see.
Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
Diamond 28. Where you from?
I'm from North Carolina.
North Carolina. Okay.
Live in North Carolina.
Okay. You're handsome. I just popped my balloon because the communication, I feel like it's just the way you talk, and I see you as someone like a friend, business partner, like
Okay.
not really my partner, but
Okay.
as like somebody close. That's it.
Okay.
That's the reason why I popped my balloon.
All right.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with the way he was talking. If we're gonna be honest, she's just being petty or picky, like most women do these days when it comes to dating. But like I told you, for me, I think his type of work, he didn't command respect or like he makes lots of money. So that's why they all popped, in my opinion. But they're going to use other picky, petty reasons why they popped.
Okay. Now, is she someone that's your type?
She looks good. I would say like my type physically, but she cool peoples.
Okay.
Thank you.
No problem.
Let's go on over here. Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
On a 29, and I felt more of a friendship vibe. Like I feel like
That's something women say whether they don't find you physically attractive or when they don't find that spark, that connection. You're not like ugly that they wouldn't, have you around them or talk to you, but you're also not the kind of guy that brings that thing out of them. So they're like, oh, we can just be friends. I feel like a friendship vibe. So they want to put you in the friend zone instead. They still want your attention, but they don't want to introduce you as their man to everybody else.
we would probably kick it off more as friends than like lovers, maybe, I guess I should say.
What would you say is giving you that vibe?
I was just kind of thinking about our personalities, and I didn't feel like they mesh as well.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the best way I know how to explain it.
All right.
All right.
Now, is she someone that's your type?
She looks good. Like yeah, like I would approach her if I was out probably. You know?
Thank you. Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
Jabria 29 and just the distance.
Mhm.
Oh, right. Now, is she someone that's your type?
She looks good. Like if I was out, you know what I'm saying? If I seen her looking at me, I would approach her probably.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
Hi, I'm Jessica. I'm 27. You look just like my cousin, and I have.
That's another excuse women use. If they don't like you, they use you look just like my cousin. So either your cousin is very ugly, because that's what you're saying, that just because someone looks like your cousin, are they ugly that you can't like me? I don't know why they use that excuse. It's so dumb. I don't find it flattering at all. Like if I was him, I would be like, I don't know why people do that. It's annoying. It annoys me. Like just because everyone looks like someone. So just because I look like someone, that doesn't mean I can't be your type, or we can't go on a date and get to know each other better.
And then you said North Carolina. I have family in North Carolina and South Carolina. So when you walked out, even the mannerisms down to the way you two smile, when you walked out, I was like, oh my gosh. And he has tattoos as well on his arms. And I was just like, oh my gosh, you look just like my cousin. And I was like, well, let me hear him out some more. But I was like, you remind me so much of my cousin.
Is your cousin an adult content creator?
No, he works in. I know he's an entrepreneur, but I know he has like some type of business, but he's in North Carolina.
Okay.
And like y'all remind me of each other so much, and I was just like, cuz, and I was like, oh man, and I want to hear you out some more, and I was just like, and
She's like,
clean,
nope.
you clean cut and
appreciate
everything, like you got it going on. And I was just like,
appreciate
wow,
it.
you remind me of my cousin so much, and I was like,
But what's wrong with that? Are you saying you don't like your cousin? Like what's wrong with your cousin that because someone looks like them, you can't date them, or they're not your type anymore? So why would a guy like this not give up on dating? If we're gonna be honest. So you're rejecting me because I look like someone you know? So that's a reason to reject a man these days? Do you hear how dumb that sounds?
dang. And so yeah, but very clean cut, and you're handsome.
I appreciate it.
All right. Now, she's someone that's your type.
I mean, she's not really my type, but she seems like she's cool. Like she's a vibe. So we probably be laughing like a mug together.
Exactly. Yeah.
All right. Cool. Thank you. All right. Well, that is all the balloons popped, unfortunately, but thank you so much for
Appreciate
coming
it.
on. Let's give it up for him, ladies. Thank you.
They were trying to be nice. That's why they, my cousin or this and that. Anyway, that's the end of the show. So shout out to Arlette and BM. Shout out to Pop the Balloon, Productions. Shout out to them for getting the Netflix deal. They're gonna be making some episodes on Netflix. Man, that's big. They're gonna be on the big screen now, on the real big screen, right? So shout out to them for that. But this was a crazy episode. My feelings, Jessica, the lady in the orange or whatever color that is in the dress, the last chocolate sister was my favorite of the whole show. But this last guy here, it showed us why men are giving up on dating, honestly.